am finally back from Japan and I had the most amazing trip. It was so much fun. And now I'm back home, which I love being at home, but I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm not looking as forward to that. I wanted to film this whole video. I bought a ton of stationery whilst in Japan, and I cannot wait to show you guys. Japan just has the most amazing stationery, so how can you not? I feel like Asia is just one of my favorite places to go to buy stationery. I'm gonna try my best to tell you where everything came in case you're interested in buying it as well, but my memory is not the best, so let's just take it a step at a time and see how we go. So the first thing I want to show you guys are these. These are actually like stickers. So it's a cardboard folder and inside you get a sticker sheet, which is pretty cool. These actually come, if you go to like claw machine areas, which there are so many claw machines in Japan, but if you go to those places that have claw machines or video games, and sometimes outside the shop, they'll have those machines where you put money in, twist the knob, and then you get something, like guaranteed, like a guaranteed win per se. And some of those, and if you look carefully, some of them actually dispense sticker sheets. I had no idea. This was probably like, I think it was 100 yen or something like that. It wasn't very much, which is like $1.10 or something like that, Australian. And at first I thought I would risk it. I'd been avoiding them the whole time because I thought that typically those things, when you get the toys out of them, they come in like a little sphere. And so I figured the sticker sheet was probably crushed in the sphere and it would be terrible. But I thought I had 100 yen to spare, I would give it a shot. And actually it comes out completely flat like this. So the sticker sheet is completely intact. And when I discovered that, I just went a little bit crazy and tried to get all of them, and now I want to go back and get more because there's all sorts of different designs, different characters. I decided, of course, to get Sumiko because I love these characters. So this is one of the sheets that I got, and I think I got different sheets, which I was pretty lucky. This is, oh, it's so cute, little cat costumes. I love this one. It's so adorable. And then there's this one, and this is kind of like a food related one. I like this one the best. It's so cute. It's so adorable. And then the last one I got is this one. I think this is just a homey one. But yeah, I don't know, I just thought this was such a cool idea. I don't know if we have these in Australia because I never really, quite honestly, I don't tend to visit those video game claw machine areas. I mainly visited them because we were in Japan with Violet and she's really into the claw machines, so we just happened to see a lot of these. But yeah, this is really cute. In Tokyo Station there's a bunch of cute Sanrio themed shops, and there's a stand dedicated mostly just to Sailor Moon. So I got this one, which is a pen. It's Sailor Mercury is my favorite Sailor Senshi out of all of them, and so I got this one, which is her wand. I think it's a pen. Based on the image, it looks like it's a pen. I might actually open this up now. There we go. Oh. Oh wow. This is not a pen. It's, I don't know what it is. It extends. What would I use this for? Maybe it's just like guiding people? I was so sure it was a pen because it was a stationery stand. But that doesn't bother me. I don't really need more pens. And then the next one I got at the same stand was a bunch of washi tape. So it's all Sailor Moon themed washi tape. You've got the ribbons and this one, oh, I don't know if you can see it. But this one has all their symbols on here in outer space. This one is all the cat faces, so Artemis, Luna, Diana, you've got those ones, and then these ones are the faces of the actual Sailor Senshi. I think this is just the inner Senshi, so you've got Sailor Moon, Sailor Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, and Chibi. And then in this one you've got the outer ones, so you've got Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. So yeah, I don't know if I would ever use these because I'm such a huge fan of Sailor Moon. That was probably one of the first anime I grew up on. And it was actually the first website I ever made was called The Moon Family, and it was dedicated to Sailor Moon series. and then I progressed into creating anime websites, so that's my online history. But so whilst in Japan, I discovered a character I've not heard of before, and I don't know if this is a new one or one I've never heard of before, but this is a whale called Jinbesan. And I just find him really cute. I don't know much about him. I think I'm just drawn to the fact that he's a very friendly, cute looking whale, and he constantly has this like cat kind of sitting on him and floating around with him. So I decided to pick up a few things related to it. Plus it's blue, which is my favorite color, so I couldn't say no to this. But essentially this, I think, this is just a kind of like post-it notes, but like bigger post-it notes where you can actually write a couple notes and stick them into your diaries. So I like that. I like these like fold out books, and then on the edge here we've got a bunch of erasers. There's like 6 tiny little erasers, which I don't know how you would ever use, so it's really just more of an ornament piece than anything else. I got that. I also got a couple stickers. They're exactly the same because I wanted to use one and keep one because I am that sort of person. I like to buy backups of things that I really like, and unfortunately these kind of got bent on the way home, so I'm going to try and flatten them out as much as I can before I use them, otherwise the stickers are going to come out bent. So I got these ones at Loft, which is a really nice lifestyle, Scandinavian themed sort of departmental store that I found in Japan, and they're everywhere. So I got these ones at Loft. Then I visited a place called Tokyu, which is another departmental store, and I got a ton of small bits and pieces. So right now I'm using an A6 ring-bound planner to carry in my handbag to go to work, and I'll show you that one day when I finish setting it up properly. I'll do a flip through for you guys, but I needed some more grid just to take notes and stuff, paper, so I got this. I'd never seen something like this before, so I decided to pick it up basically, and this is something I've always wanted to. These are things that I make for myself that I thought of putting in the shop, but now that I know that they just sell them like this, I'm like, oh, I don't know if anyone would buy them. But essentially they're just strips of stickers on the side, and you stick them to like the edge of paper. So say this didn't have rings, say it was like this, I could take this and stick it right to the edge, and then I could now put this into my ring bound planner. And I do this a lot, as you know, with my sticker books, so I thought this was such a cool idea. I mean, I know I could easily just make them myself, but it wasn't that expensive. It was about 300 yen plus tax, so about $4 or $5. So I thought I would buy them. They look cute, and they might come in really handy. Some post-it notes, some cat post-it notes, because why not? Found these particular washi tapes really interesting. So they're essentially strips of washi but cut to a specific width, and I'm not sure if they were meant for a particular planner, but I thought the idea was kind of cool. So these ones are very thin strips. This is like individual strips here, and then you've got thin strips here, and these ones are a little bit thicker. I remember buying quite a few of these similar ones from Planner Kate that she'd cut out specifically just for the Erin Condren planner. So I'm curious to know how these will go. I also got a bunch of random stickers. So these are like teeny tiny clear stickers that you can use for your planner. This one is all around work, cats because it's me, healthcare, and study. And then whilst I was in Tokyu I picked up a lot of washi tape because it's a lot cheaper there. Some of these were like 200 yen, 300 yen, so it's about $2.50, $3, $4, that sort of price range, which isn't too bad, especially if you're going for some pretty intricate designs. So I've got some poppy colors, I've got these polka dots, pink polka dots, these random hearts, and especially they're MT branded, which I love the MT range. You've got some like more polka dots, these interesting sphere designs. This one you get 3 slim ones in one. And oh, did I just buy a duplicate? I think I bought a duplicate. Okay, maybe I'll give one away to somebody. Some green polka dots and some more slims. And then you've got, I think this is just one thick one. Yep. Which is just kind of like scene where you've got grass, water, and some ducks in it. So I thought this would be really cute. So I think that's everything I got from Tokyu. So I'm gonna push this aside. Oh, this is getting really busy now. And I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I got from Yobadashi in Akihabara. Yobadashi is another departmental store. It's a lot more electronics focused, I find, because they have like an amazing floor of cameras and appliances and everything. So I went to the stationery section, as you do, and I picked up some stuff. So I got some washi tape. These, actually, I don't know if I got these ones from Yobadashi. I'll just show them anyways. These are some like cats and flowers sort of washi tape. Some cats and flowers. And this one is just like speech bubbles, talking marks. You can see them much more easily here. Why didn't I just show this? This is actually shows you exactly what the washi tape are, just in front here. Yeah, so I thought, I like the color. It's very pink lemonade themed. And I just picked up a few other random bits and pieces. I picked up a new watercolor brush because mine is starting to look a little bit fuzzy. And then I picked up some lead, which is just so like, you don't need to go to Japan to pick all this up because you can get this in Australia. It's just that it was a lot cheaper there, so I thought, I need it. I use a 0.2 pencil and a 0.3 at work. And then some erasers, which I really didn't need, but they were just so cute. You've got My Melody, and you've got Rilakuma, and then you've got more Rilakuma. So I just thought, and this one actually, I should open this one so I can show you guys. This one's a little different to the others. Not sure if you can see, it's gonna be hard without taking the eraser all the way out, but let's focus. Okay, there you go. Can you see that little piece in there? Basically, this eraser is a full block, but they've carved out a section in it, and they've put a tiny little eraser in there. It's a piece of toast. Like, that's the toaster, and it just pops out of the toast. How cool is that? It's the most impractical thing ever, but it's so cute. I don't think I'll ever use this. Okay, now I'm getting way too entertained by something that simple, but how cool. I've never seen anything like that before. I thought it was a really cool idea. I also got some more post-it notes of Kuma, and I got a ruler, and then I've got these like little tabs. You can see how they recommend you use them here. You can see how they recommend you use them here. You kind of just put them at the top of your books, and they peel off really easily, so I thought penguins. I love penguins. A couple more places I hit up. So I did manage to visit the Midori Travelers Factory. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to visit the Hobonichi factory. I actually did go there on the day it was closed. And it was so confusing because Google said that it was closed on Mondays but open every other day. But on the official Hobonichi Techo website, it said that it was only closed on Tuesday, Wednesday, and open every other day. So we decided to risk it, go on Monday, and it was closed. And it's a little bit out of the way to where we were staying, so I didn't think it was reasonable to keep going back just to see when it would be open. So I decided to give it a miss this time. Maybe next time, who knows. But I did manage to visit the Travelers Factory, and it was amazing. I mean, it's not... Obviously, Midori style is very different. The aesthetics are nothing like, you know, cute little whales or anything like that. But I still really love the aesthetics they have. So I'm going to quickly show you some of the things I picked up because I picked up quite a bit. I'm going to try and zoom through this as fast as I can. So I picked up these sort of zip pockets for your bigger books. I picked up some double-sided sticky tape. I picked up 2 of these, which is basically just, oh, there you go, you can see what it actually looks like. They are undated, which is great because I can start anytime, and you've got your diary on one side and some grid on this side, and I use this quite a lot for just brainstorming, work, and organizing myself, so I needed some extras. I got this one, which I've never seen before, but it's basically also undated, and I like that the style is very like Erin Condren, like the layout, but it does have times on the side, so it kind of helps me plan my day. I thought that might be useful. I also got this one, which is just sketch paper. So I got 2 of these ones actually because I really want to get more into designing, drawing, all that sort of stuff, both for my sticker shop and just in general. I want to try and practice that a little bit more, so I figured I could use some nice sketch paper for that. I can watercolor on this, pencil, like sketch stuff, and the edges are perforated so I can rip them out if I need to scan them up or anything like that. I got this notebook. I think this is just a simple line notebook, but it is from the Tokyo factory, so I thought I would get that. And then I think this is the same thing. This is just blank notebook, but again from the Tokyo factory, so I felt I wanted to get that, just more commemorative. So those are all the paper-based stuff that I got from Midori. And now I'm going to move on to what's in this bag. So I got some washi tape. This one literally just says Travelers Factory, and this one is the Ginza line, Chuo line. It's basically all the key subway lines. Ooh, was that out of focus? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's all the key subway lines that, this keeps going out of focus. Okay, I'm gonna pull it down here. All the key subway lines in this washi tape, and then this one just says Pan, I think Pan Air. It's basically a travel themed one, an airline travel themed. So those are very quintessential Midori. I got, this is so unnecessary, but I just could not. It's the tiniest little, how do I open this? I am struggling to open this, but you can roughly see what it is. It's just a bunch of colored pencils and a sharpener here. But yeah, it's just the tiniest group of little color pencils, which I will never use because it's the most impractical thing, but it's so cute. And then the other thing I bought was this Swiss card classic. I'm always a fan of anything that's very kind of handy because I do like to carry these sort of things with me. Just makes life easier. Basically, I think this is a collaboration between Midori and I guess Victor Inox, which I think it's the Swiss Army knife brand. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like this little card that you can put in your wallet, and it can do so many little things. So I don't know, light just keeps changing, so I'm really sorry if the lighting just goes in and out because the sun is coming out now behind the clouds. But can you guys see? It's probably very blown out. On this edge here is kind of like a ruler, so it's got, you know, millimeters. Then this thing here, if you pull out, is a little blade, so you've got to be very careful about that. And then this part here, if you pull out, is actually a pair of scissors, which is pretty cool. And I think you can use this to open bottles and stuff like that. I'm not sure. I actually don't really open bottles that much because I don't drink. And then on this side, you can, it's a little tough. Oh, I just realized on this side, you've got your inches and your centimeters here. So you've got both measurements. You've got your nail file here. And this is kind of like a pair of tweezers. This is toothpick. And then this thing, which I wasn't sure what it was at first because it kind of looks dangerous when you pull it out, but it turns out it's actually a pen. So I guess if you need to quickly scribble something down, that would be useful, but I don't see myself ever really using that. But yeah, I thought this was such a cool little handy card. Don't know if you can see, it was right in this corner here that you've got like a little needle that you can pull out, which is, I don't know what I'd use that for, but that's always handy to know it's there. I only just saw it as I was throwing the packaging out. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. I'm running out of space on my desk. I wanted to cover this last because it's my favorite, and it is, I went to Puro Land. This place is not as fun as I thought it used to be. Some places of it are really great, but I will say that it's not a must visit in Japan, especially if all you want to do is buy cute stationery. Then you can definitely pick up similar stationery in different departmental stores all over the place. But if you've got some spare time, then why not visit it? They do have some really cute foods and stuff like that. Okay, so the first things I picked up were these post-it notes, and I got doubles for some reason. I probably brought some for a friend. And then there's this adorable Hello Kitty strawberry washi tape. You can see the design much clearer here. Very, very cute. And then under that, I have this pen. I think it's a 5 ink pen from the Star Twins range. There you go. It's a pen from the Star Twins range. It's not too thick, which is one thing I don't like about using pens that are multicolored, that sometimes they can be too thick, but this is a pretty good feel. I also like the fact that it's from the Pentel range, so I know that I'm going to enjoy the ink, and it's 0.4, so it's not too thick, and it's a good width. I just love the design. Lots of bips and bobs. Okay, so of course I got more washi tape, because what sort of planner girl would I be without it? So you've got this cute pom-pom purin design, and you've got My Melody. I've got some more My Melody, but just a different design. I think the washi tape is the design you see in the front. I've got Twin Stars, more of this one, and then this. And then the last thing I got was this pen, which is, he is Pachako, which is one of the original characters. I mean, not as original as Hello Kitty, but he is one of the older ones. I was such a huge fan of Pachako when I was in high school, which is a long, long time ago now. So they don't have as much merchandise for him anymore, so it was kind of hard to try and find Pachako. Most of the Chaka things I have is back when I was in high school, so it's quite old, so I wanted to pick this up more just as a keepsake than anything else. So that's pretty much the entire haul. It was quite a haul, so thank you so much if you're still watching. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and list all the shops that I visited down below, plus their address. So if any of you guys are visiting Japan very soon or plan to go sometime this year, then at least you know where to go and you can hopefully pick up something good. And if you do pick anything up, let me know. Tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your haul. If you have any other questions on anything I bought, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. And I think that's about it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is Celina reporting from my room. Back to you, internet.